Welcome to the Immunity Clinic, where we strive to cure you of your immunity to ASMR triggers. Let me just make sure you're in the right place. You're here because you've agreed to be a test subject for us on seeing if certain triggers can help cure you of your immunity to ASMR. Yes? Wonderful. Then you are in the right place. I am Dawson. It is nice to meet you. I'll be your technician for the day. Wonderful. Well, before we get started, I will have you sign some consent forms, get those out of the way, and I will explain to you a little bit about what we're going to be doing today. How does that sound? Great. Let me go ahead and get those forms pulled up. First of all, can I have your first and last name, please? And your date of birth. Wonderful. I always find that horoscope sign is an adventurous person, someone who likes to step outside their comfort zone once in a while, which is perfect for our clinic. Any allergies that we should know about? Okay, wonderful. And are you taking any medications currently? Wonderful. And do you have any prior history of illness, pre-existing or acute, that was more of a serious case than just the flu? Wonderful. All right. I am just going to have you sign a few consent forms. Now, what these are basically ensuring is that you're agreeing to take part in our study, to be one of our test subjects. It's a liability waiver that we are no fault if you become addicted to these triggers and you find yourself spending hours watching ASMR and not attending to your responsibilities. And also that you maybe you'll come back for more. It's a little waiver to give you a coupon when you come back. So, no here, so just the first one, please. Today's date is the 6th. Wonderful. And if you could just sign there. It is a beautiful day for it. Okay, and this one is your receipt and your coupon. Perfect. And receipt, of course, being that you're acknowledging that you're in for this study. This can be used as a doctor's excuse, as a school excuse, work excuse. Of course, the study is voluntary, so. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Alright, well, how about you just start out by telling me, and I'm going to go ahead and start getting your vitals, because we have to have those real quick on file. And again, I am not a doctor, I will be your technician, but I will be going ahead and just getting the simplest of your vitals. So how about you start by telling me when your immunity started, when you started noticing that ASMR just wasn't doing it for you. Oh dear. Listen, I completely understand that. I myself have dealt with immunity in the past. And what I have found to be very helpful, is just exploring new triggers and seeing what's out there. The immunity clinic has cured me. I am a success story, which is why I now offer my time here to help others possibly get over their immunity. Absolutely. So I'm going to go ahead and just start with a little temperature reading. So I will just run this real quick across your forehead. Oh dear. Oh. I had it on Celsius. I didn't think you were as cold as a bag of frozen chicken breasts. There we go. Perfect. 98.7, exactly where we want it. Perfect. So, let me go ahead and we're going to be doing a lot of visual triggers today. So I need to make sure that your sight is okay, if that's alright. So I'm just going to have you just look at me right here. Just stare straight ahead. I'm just going to have a look at your eye. Let's see. Okay. And the other one. Let's see. Okay. That seems to be all working order. Just real quick. Do you think you could tell me, read the top 3 lines for me. Wonderful. And can you read 4 and 5? Wonderful. And what about 6? Okay. And read down as far as you can get. Which line starts to get blurry for you? Wonderful. Well, your vision seems to be intact, so I believe with that we can go ahead and move forward with your triggers. Yes. So what we're going to be doing today is a series of triggers where we focus on just different parts of audio, visual, personal attention, and we're going to have you rate them 1 to 10, what you think, and we're going to see what hits the mark and what doesn't for you. And we're going to record your results, and then we'll have you sort of give us a statement at the end about sort of what you thought. So, does that sound good? Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, keeping in line with your visual and your sight being good, we're going to run ahead and use this little flashlight. And I'm just going to see this little light. I want you to look directly at my nose. Can you do that for me? Right there, right my nose. And I am going to just shine this in your eyes. And we're testing your pupils, but it's a nice visual. So okay. Okay. That one's reacting normal. Yep. Perfect. Now I want you to, again, just look straight at my nose. Tell me when you stop seeing the light. stop seeing it. Okay. Tell me when you stop seeing it. Perfect. Again. Try the other eye. So, tell me when you stop seeing it. Mm-hmm. Perfect. When you stop seeing it. Wonderful. Okay. Let me just look up for me. Well, I'm just examining your eye here real quick. Yeah. And again. Okay, and again. I think that's nice. Okay. Okay. Now tell me when you see a flash in your eyes, okay? Okay. And okay. Perfect. Well, I have to tell you, I think that is a very comforting trigger. And we got to go ahead and get the last part of your vitals out of the way, checking to make sure your pupils react normally and your sight was well in the range to be able to deal with our triggers. So, how would you rate that on a 1 to 10? 1 being I didn't feel a single trigger or tingle at all. 10 being I just discovered ASMR in 2010 with the original OG ASMR artists. Perfect. Alright. That'll do it. Well then, next we're going to be, first of all, I'm going to examine your face if that's okay. I just need to, I have gloves so you're safe. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm going to examine it and then we'll do some face brushing if that's alright. Wonderful, wonderful. So let me just scoot in here for a moment. You have a beautiful complexion. We can do our brush trigger. So, again, I'm just going to scoot in here, and we're going to just brush your face, okay? So just relax, take a deep breath. Swoop, 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 swoop. just brushing your face. So brush your face, brush your face. Brush your face, brush your face, brush your face. Brush your face, brush your face. Brush your face, brush your face. Brush your face. Brush your face, brush your face. Brush your face. Brush your face, brush your face. Sweep, 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 sweep. So, let me ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, what did you think of face brushing? Wonderful, that seems to be a favorite of most people in this trial. Okay, now we're going to, of course I asked you to let your hair down. Perfect. I'm going to just be brushing your hair, if that's alright. I know it's very relaxing. So, you know what? These gloves feel a little weird in the way, right? scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate hairbrushing? Okay. Wonderful. That's always a personal favorite of mine. We have a special brush. It doesn't sound so much like hair as it does just a nice tingling sound. Okay. So now we are just going to do a little bit of face scratching. And this is just going to should relax you. Just a nice gentle scratch. So let's see here. Wonderful. How would you rate face scratching? Okay. And you know what? That is all right. That is perfectly fine, because not every trigger is going to be for every person. Exactly, exactly. Everyone has their own taste. So, for our last trigger, we're going to have a little, just a little old-fashioned tapping. And with that, we're going to try it on a very special sounding board we have. And this sounding board is designed to just emulate very nice tapping. So what do you think? Wanna give it a go? Wonderful. So here we go. what did we think of the tapping? Wonderful, wonderful. You never can. A classic will never let you down. Absolutely. Wonderful. Well, let me first of all thank you for participating in our immunity trial, and I really do hope that you were able to find some relief in your tingle immunity, and that you were able to get some tingles, relax a little. And how did you enjoy the experience? How did you find it? Well, I appreciate that. Well, and that is the thing. We just want to ensure that everyone has a chance to find the trigger that works best for them. Absolutely. Absolutely, yes. Right, right. Well, I will have recorded all your results, and your response has been recorded audibly. So I'm going to just submit this to our researchers, and you will receive, because you gave us your email when you signed up. Let me just double check that I have it. Let me double check. Can you give it to me again? I've got it. Perfect. Well, you're going to get an email in a couple weeks with your own ASMR tingle plan. And this is going to be recommendations of videos on all platforms that might help you fall asleep easier. Triggers that are designed and catered towards your need, your specific need. And you will be able to just take that and explore. Yes. Yes. Well, that is what we're all about here at the Immunity Clinic. And again, you have your receipt for your proof of trial participation. That includes a coupon. You can come back at any time, and you can have a full immunity treatment on the house for participating in this. It's a $20 value. Can you believe that? Quite impressive. And well, that's 20 token dollars. So yes. But thank you for stopping in, and I will show you to the door. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at any time. Absolutely.